For over 49 years, Theater Arlington has provided Arlington, Texas with high-quality, award-winning productions. And this year is no exception. Stephen D. Morris is the executive producer for Theater Arlington, and he joins me in studio tonight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Oh, man, so glad to have you here. A lot of things going on at Theater Arlington. Right now, you've got the piano lesson that's ending this weekend. How's that been going for you?
It's gone great. It's a beautiful production, really a little bit different from what we normally do, and so really proud of this piece, and it's going really nicely. Audiences are really responding to it.
That's very cool. And then coming up, I was looking at, was the 25th Putnam County that starts June 3rd. What's that about?
Yes, that is a spelling bee. And so it is, I mean, it's a pretend spelling bee, right? It's a musical, it's a spelling bee. And what's the fun part about that is that audience members are pulled out of the audience to participate in the spelling bee along with the actors. So
where can I sit where I won't be pulled on stage and asked to spell something?
We don't make anyone do it that doesn't want to. So,
no, that sounds like fun. So very interactive.
Very interactive.
And we talked about, you guys have been there for for almost 50 years or right at it. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're really excited. Next year is our 50th anniversary, and so we're already kind of planning what we're going to do to make that really exciting and get a lot of folks over there.
Now, COVID. We're just going to talk about it for a second. We're tired of talking about COVID.
Right.
Okay, let's just be honest.
Me too.
But when I bring somebody in your industry on the show, I mean, listen, restaurants, entertainment, theater. On our side of the media, we kept going because television continued, but theater did not. What I like about you, Stephen, is you didn't let that stop you from moving forward. What have you guys been doing the past couple of years?
Well, so we shut down for several months because of COVID, thinking it was just going to be a few weeks, right? And as we noticed that it was going to be a long time, and that we weren't going to be able to bring revenue in or bring customers in, we thought, well, what do we do to stay alive long term? And one of the things we had been talking about was doing some major renovations of our building, and so we figured this is the perfect time. We have to be closed anyway. Let's get busy raising money. We went and talked to the city. They were great. They helped us out and gave us a really large grant. We started writing for grants and fundraising, and so we've just completed a $3.5 million renovation of our buildings. So
it's absolutely gorgeous. We're looking at it right now. Look at that. That's amazing. You got to be proud of that.
Well, I am beyond thrilled. We were in an old lumber building. The building was a Cure lumber building for years and years, and we took over in 1991, and until this year, it has looked like a theater in an old lumber building, and now we look like a full-fledged theater. So it's really nice.
Is it helping you attract even bigger productions? I mean, I'm looking at your lineup for this year, and it's amazing.
We are bringing in all kinds of new people as patrons, as customers, and as actors. Everyone wants to come and work in the new space. We have a revolving stage now, which we're in the Metroplex, we're the only third theater company that has that, so that's really nice. All new dressing rooms, all new lighting, all new sound, so everything is really nice. And of course, the customers really appreciate that we remodeled the theater seats. They're a little bit wider and a lot more leg room, and so getting a lot of notice for that.
That's awesome. In addition to the different stage productions, there's so much more that goes on at Theater Arlington that people may not be aware of. You got club series, you got paint parties. Talk about all the different things that are going on.
A lot of that happened as a result, really, of the pandemic as well. So while we were sitting around not producing shows, we had a lot of time to think about what we wanted to do in the future. And so we started a club series that has a cabaret series. So we have people that come in and sing in our lobby space. We're doing a play reading series, which was an opportunity to do some more diverse scripts that tell different people's stories than what we normally tell. And then we also started a comedy club series. And so the second Sunday of every month, we have a comedy troupe that comes in and does improvisation and sketch comedy. We just had our last one on Mother's Day, special Mother's Day tribute to moms. It was hilarious and really fun. So a lot of new programming going on as well.
Your website is theaterarlington.org, theaterarlington.org. This is where people can go and learn more about the upcoming productions, buy tickets, and make their plans. As we head into the summer months,
Yes.
I've got a student who's interested in theater, and I know you guys do a lot with the kids.
We do. We have a really great educational program. We have all kinds of summer camp programs for kids of all ages from 3 to 18, really, but we do have adult classes for adults as well, but summer programming is really, really strong. Again, they can go to the website and find out about all the opportunities musical theater-wise. There's production ones so they can learn the backstage side of theater as well. So a little bit of something for everybody.
That was going to be my next question, because my soon-to-be high schooler is interested in the tech side of things.
Yes.
And so you help them in all different areas.
We do.
What are you most excited about now that you're back and things are in full swing? What excites you the most?
I think I'm really excited about our future in terms of the new type of programming that we're doing. We're always going to stay true to our family values and our core audience and what they like, but the opportunity to do some new material, to do some things that Arlington is, they say the 8th most diverse city in the United States, and so we're really trying to reflect that more in our programming. So that's what I'm excited about.
Stephen, how long have you been working with Theater Arlington now?
I've been there as the executive producer for about 4 years, but this is my 41st year with Theater Arlington.
Wow.
I started when I was 19 years old as an actor there, and I've been an actor, director, teacher, all kinds of things. So
That's a labor of love, isn't it?
yes, definitely.
Yeah. And how many other people are working with you that have similar stories, have been with the group in one function or another for a long time? It's a family, right?
It is. It's a family, and once somebody gets in there, we don't let them leave for the most part. So, and it's a great work environment, and so most of the people stay for a long time. We've had two of our senior folks that have left briefly. They were gone for like 2 years and had to come back, partly because we wanted them and partly because they missed us. So it's
how
really
important,
nice.
got about 60 seconds,
Yeah.
but how important is having culture in a city like Arlington, Texas, or anywhere?
It is key. It's one of the things that really helped us raise this money to do the renovation, is because the city knew, as popular as Arlington is, as many great things as there are here for people, that if you don't have culture, if you don't have the arts, that a lot of businesses, a lot of places are not going to show up, and they're not going to come to your city, because that's just an important factor that everyone has to have.
Arlington, Texas, more than just football games and baseballs, right?
That's exactly right.
Stephen, I appreciate you coming in and let us know about it. Again, that website is theaterarlington.org. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or watching from Austin or Houston, certainly want to invite you to come check it out. Or if you're traveling from anywhere across the U.S., I bet Stephen would be more than happy to give you a big Texas welcome. Stick around. This is Create, Build, and Manage Daily.